I struggled for a long time with surviving. No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her to be mean something.
How do you feel right now? Everybody's watching you. How do you feel right now? The sunshine is shocking. They want you. How do you feel right now? Everybody's watching you. How do you feel right now? The sunshine is shocking. They want you.
I think I got this.
You think you got
I'm not gonna talk about behind the scenes
You
stuff.
think you
Y'all
got
aren't
it.
allowed to hear about behind the scenes stuff.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Last of Us Marathon. That's what I'll call it, right? Hold on, let me the last review of Us Marathon. Thank you for returning for the third episode.
Part 3.
Part 3. No, Part 2. Last of Us Part 2. Marathon Part 3.
Part 3. And we were talking about pregnancy.
We were talking about, the definition, bro.
And we were talking
There
about...
was a
Well,
Where's your
yes,
phone
we
at?
looked up...
So
we looked up what...
y'all remember that thing we looked up a while ago? Was it in the last episode? I think it was in the last episode.
lesbian...
We looked up. I think we were trying to find out how.
I was
long-
trying to
long-
figure out something about lesbian.
How long does it take for lesbians to have sex? That was the question.
I don't think that was the question.
That was the question, bro. That was the question, bro. Anyhow, that
Why
thing
did I
came
ask
out.
that? That just seems absurd.
Because I told
that just
you
seems
to.
like absurd. Like a week later, hearing that sounds absurd.
Bro, it's only been a week.
All right, so the actual definition of this isn't as bad as it sounds.
Repeat what it was.
Lesbian bed death is the concept that lesbian couples in committed relationships have less sex than other type of couples the longer the relationship lasts, and generally the experience is less sexual intimacy as a consequence.
What did you think it meant?
I just imagine two lesbians cutting out each other on a bed.
Cutting out each other?
Yeah. Just taking a knife to each other and like slitting each other open and on a bed.
Yeah, no. When you first said it, I'm just like,
Or just having
die
really
slowly in bed.
or just having really intense sex and then
But
they
then when
both
you
die.
started reading the definition, I was just like, okay, yeah, it's probably just a dying relationship, or like it's a dying sexual.
Was it because
relationship.
we were comparing straight sex versus lesbian sex?
No, we weren't comparing. It was about the scene with Dina's armpit. You remember that?
Oh.
Yeah. And then something happened, and I was like, how long?
Moving on.
Yeah. We were talking about how long it took them to the weed to wear off, and I was like, well, how long does it take?
All of that's
to-
fake. Yeah, all of that's video game crap. In video games, you're only high for 2 seconds.
For sure.
GTA
Okay.
rules. GTA, you know?
We're back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? 144. That's where we're coming back to these cinematics. Okay.
We are in.
So we just got past the part. Dina reveals she's pregnant, obviously. I mean, it might not be his baby, but we're pretty sure it's his baby at this point, right? Because that's the only person we know about.
Might be the game.
Okay, so
That baby could be mine, for all I know.
Here we go.
See, this would have been a nice interactive scene with Dina and Ellie where they like stage perform for each other.
Stage. Oh, like as a flirt thing?
As a flirt thing. Which I think the creators were gonna do with the porn scene in the weed room. There's actually like porn tapes, and they wanted to,
that scene.
They actually wanted to make an interactive scene where they both watch the porn tapes together, and they just like commentate on like the.
You're saying
videos
that's
they're
what
watching.
you're saying. That's what you think?
No, that's what they were gonna do.
They said that.
I saw an interview where Neil Druckmann was like, there were longer scenes planned for the game, but we couldn't fit it all.
So Smash Brandy's cooch. They were gonna watch that.
They were gonna watch it and they were gonna react to it, but you weren't gonna see it. You were just gonna see their
I know
faces.
they weren't gonna see it.
You were gonna see their faces while they were watching with the TV in the foreground. I guess would have taken away too much from the actual story itself. It's way too distracting.
I like the song better without the words.
Me too.
I think it's more beautiful
without
the
Joel.
words.
If I ever run into you, I'd surely lose myself.
I think it ties in the feelings that she has for Joel very perfectly.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
It kind of keeps him around. It's like her connection to him, in a way.
At that point, I was kind of like, yeah, bro, that's tough. Like he's gone.
And she's always thinking about him. That's why she plays that. And she got better. It's been
3 years earlier.
Oh no, this is the first year. This is year 1 with the guitar and with Joel and
Just need to build up
Pretty
your
good.
after he told her the lie.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Watch your mouth. Taylor. The guitar's name is Taylor.
I'm gonna start guessing.
I remember this part.
You want to
Oh, wait.
your surprise?
Why do I feel like we saw this already? I guess it's because I did this over and over again. I did this scene a lot.
You did?
I did this scene a couple times because I was trying to get the trophy. The dumbest trophy in the game. Where you have to put your hat.
Alright.
You have to put the hat on
Put
all
the
the
hat on?
dinosaurs and then on Joel. And then you get a trophy. It's the only, like, ridiculous, like, side-tracking mission trophy in the
Is
game.
it a puppy? Is it a lot of kittens?
It's a bit odd.
You mean a litter?
It'd be really odd if he was walking through the forest just to show her a puppy.
Why wouldn't
More
you?
walking, less talking.
Let's talk.
I hid a puppy deep in the forest. It's somewhere.
Your step.
I got it.
I don't know if it's dead.
Oops.
That's messed up,
Where she
man.
hit her head.
For real, right? It's messed up, bro. I got a backpack on. How old is she?
She's 14. I think 15 now.
You're faking a fraud.
She's supposed to swim with a backpack on.
Drowned!
You're not gonna drown.
Gonna
Gotta
drown.
work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
This way.
Thanks, Joe. All my tampons are wet now.
Whole arm.
Thanks.
Blah, blah, blah.
Those aren't easy to come by,
I'm
Joe.
getting through.
All the comic books that she holds in her bag.
I like this part, though.
Come here, take a look at this.
Look at this.
See that deer over there? Just through there, look.
Never seen a deer before?
I see it.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought she was gonna spit
how's
on
that
him.
feel?
At the scene.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. When she like
She
leans
spit on
over
him,
the
man.
edge.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back.
15
You're
and
angry
hormonal.
and upset.
I'm very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
Bro, how tough is it to swim with backpacks, bro?
Damn, jumped far.
With wet backpacks, bro.
What do you mean? Oh, you'd think they'd be heavy? They would be
Yeah, I
heavier.
got this.
And their
That's what I'm
guns
saying,
too.
like-
The giant flamethrower that Joel holds in his backpack.
Giant flame.
He runs around like it's nothing. He's holding 5-6 heavy machine guns in his backpack, and it doesn't matter.
I do like the way they use water in the combat in this game, though.
Yeah,
That's
it was
pretty dope.
It's
Is
very
it?
interesting. Very interesting.
It's pretty dope.
My
I really
sixth
liked
grade
it.
history
Little
teacher
lame that
wanted
you
to
couldn't do like
apologize
actual
for
water
being a
stealth.
massive
Like,
Yeah, like pull them in.
Pull them in
Yeah,
and stuff like Tomb
My
Raider.
friend and I would argue
Tomb
whenever
Tomb
we
Raider
called
did
the
that pretty
Fireflies
well.
terrorists. We got
But
a lot of detention.
it's well incorporated with the stealth.
They didn't have that in Uncharted.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Did they?
Point still stands.
I don't think so.
All right, get another dive over here.
It's just not a thing. Like they just,
Why are you
I guess they
taking me?
try to keep it new and fresh every game. So they're like, oh wow, now we're doing water stuff. Like the addition of aerial assault, like that was pretty new in Uncharted 4. Uncharted 3, I think, is where it first appeared, but it was only like when you saw the square button. You have to be set up like perfectly. 4, it's like decision making. Like if you get somebody from above, you're gonna get them.
Okay.
It's actually a secret
I'm
move,
done
everybody. Try and jump on your foes in this game. You can do it.
But
You can kill them
is
from
it
the air.
a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
Just yes.
How about Laserdisc?
It's kind of like on my ear, Joel. What was that?
Holy shit, Joel. Holy shit.
I'll probably just edit that in there.
Fucking dinosaur.
This is pretty dope, though.
Holy fucking it's a dinosaur. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck?
Ellie, be careful.
Climbing a dinosaur.
Turn that phone off.
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
What are you doing?
I'm taking no chances.
I
That
think,
was a bit reckless, bro.
I think if you can keep the channel as PG as you like PG-13 as you possibly can, it'd
see
be
that?
pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
Twitch I won't have to care about.
Wasn't it awesome?
It's awesome that you didn't break anything.
She could have died, honestly.
For real, that was hella reckless, bro.
She could have died.
Could have died right there.
She didn't even know how deep that was. She never swam in that.
It was foolish. Not me, no sir. If she had a little bit more melanin, she wouldn't have done that. I'm just saying.
So I think personally it's really weird when you start the game out as older Ellie and you're like used to this idiot.
It's a book.
This kid.
It's a dinosaur book.
Saying her as an idiot.
She's a kid. Like I thought she was an adult in the first game, like very grown up for a 14-year-old, but like going back, she's a dumbass.
She's a kid, bro.
That's what I'm saying. She's a little dumbass kid. She does stupid shit all the time and asks about everything.
He's a velociraptor.
And then when you're playing as an adult, she's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. I know everything.
That was part of the reason she was kind of annoying to me in the first game. Was all the questions she was asking. It's like, can you just quiet a little bit?
I understand. I can feel that.
Because there's only certain parts, really.
I can feel that.
Paleontologists
I just hated when she got in the way.
were descended from
She would like stand in front of me a lot.
Well,
That was the only thing I didn't like.
excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I like the idea of a girl growing up in a world where she doesn't really know anything.
dinosaurs.
I don't know. It's kind of
Did you go to
fun.
museums a lot?
Yeah,
But this must be like.
Where's the hat?
I swear
This
that
must
girl
be,
died every damn
They're avoiding that. They're avoiding the long neck. How dare they?
That's.
No. How dare they?
No, but this must have been pretty crazy to see for the first time for her. Like
A
seeing
museum?
actual dinosaurs. Like,
Well, she loves this part the
Did you
most
know
because she
this
wants to
was
be
here?
an
Yeah, yeah,
astronaut.
Oh, you don't like it.
Look at that face.
We can head back.
Oh, shut up.
You know, this probably
Hey,
felt
Joel,
pretty cool.
Can you name all the planets?
I wonder if she
My
knew.
very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
and it lights up too.
Dope.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury. Very
Yeah, it still works.
mother.
It still works.
Yeah, right?
Okay, I get it. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's
Might be manually powered.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that. It's like a potato
Still pretty dope.
light bulb.
Hey, Joel,
Rachel
guess
just
what the first animal to go to space was?
I have to guess that was a
got
monkey.
out the
It's a
way
dog.
like that.
No, it was fruit flies.
It's fruit
Yeah,
flies.
in 1947.
Yeah.
It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Daggone.
What?
Did they become superfly?
What? No.
I thought that was weird that she reacted to him
Yeah.
asking that because he doesn't ask silly
You
questions
know how
like
many
that.
times we've been to the moon?
She loves questions like that, so I thought that was funny.
Twice.
Superflies? And she's like, what?
6 times.
This is astronomy. I take this seriously,
Sure.
Joel.
For real.
I'm gonna make it 7.
I don't joke about this stuff. Everything else I'll joke about.
I don't know. She got a little uptight right there. No, you're
This
not.
way.
You better not leave.
We can't leave here yet. Still a lot of stuff to explore.
That would have been
That
crazy
would've
if they
been
let you
really-
just pass that, bro.
That would have been really disappointing.
That would have been crazy if people
no.
played the whole game and didn't.
And didn't see that nice moment with Joel and her.
Yeah.
Where's the steering
That's probably the
been
best
terrible.
moment with
Robbers don't
them
use
in the
steering
game.
wheels.
In the entire game, that's the best moment
Use
with them,
joysticks.
in my opinion.
It takes away the whole like
I
what
know.
he is to her.
That's the real one.
You wouldn't see what he
Considering
is
they
to
left
her
the real ones on the
at all.
moon.
How he feels, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that.
It more
as
shows how
well.
he feels about her, yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. He put a lot of work into this one. This is a lot of work. I would not scour the earth to find a museum for my daughter.
Well, I don't think that's what he was doing. I think he probably saw it and then, like,
He planned the whole thing.
went through it.
Killed whatever was in here, probably.
Maybe,
That
yeah.
would have been annoying. See, having to kill all the infected in here and then having to burn their bodies. Just getting rid of everything
Oh,
to make it nice and clean
Right.
for her.
what was I thinking?
There's no blood.
So cool.
And when I saw they picked the same exact helmet.
I did too. I picked that one.
Everyone, did everyone pick this helmet?
Space
It's the best one.
and dust.
It's gold.
After
There's a wave on it.
So wave on. How you know it's not a bird? That's a bird, bro.
It's a wave.
Bruh, that's an eagle.
Perspective.
Watch your head.
Would you go to space?
Would I go to space?
Would you go to space for a day? Like if they could take you up into space and then take you right back down.
Sure.
Would you do it?
Sure.
Elon Musk created a spaceship that could do that
If you want
pretty
to know
much.
about space, you have to know about planets. If you want to know about planets, you have to listen to me right now. Sun, Mercury,
Man,
Slurping.
could you imagine just...
Yeah, this is pretty dope.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Imagine that being the third game. Ellie goes to space. The Last of Us
This
in
It's a
space.
thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it.
And for some weird reason, it's a musical. That'll really piss everybody
That
off.
would throw me way off.
It'll anger.
Musical?
It'll anger everyone.
Just as a slap in the face.
It'll
To,
anger every
Again, like-
single player.
just to make him even more angry.
Okay, Abby and Ellie's stories are done. Time to get to the next one.
Last of Us, space musical.
The Last of Us, the Space Odyssey you've been waiting for.
Nobody was waiting for this.
Slash musical. This is very much a Riley and Ellie moment. I'm assuming is the reference. This girl's got a powerful imagination, I'm just gonna say.
It's like her favorite thing. So.
But she's making the whole shuttle move with her mind. Imagine Joel was like, Ellie? Ellie, stop moving the shuttle!
I'm sure,
Ellie!
I'm sure some people probably thought that was gonna happen. Like it's shaking. He's just like, Ellie, we have to get out of here. This part right here, like breaking into orbit, out of orbit.
This is really, really cool. I took a couple shots in the scene.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did.
It's really pretty. Those birds are loud.
I do okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is like a dad moment right here, bro.
You're welcome, kiddo.
I was always waiting for an I love you, but they like disappoint.
Nah, I don't know. I can see it. Yeah, nah, I don't know.
What do you
I
say
can see
we,
it.
That him saying that?
Him saying I
Or
love
her
you.
saying it? I love you, Joel. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
Nah, I can see it. That's me.
alright. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, she could just say it. I love you, Joel. Like,
It's like this
but if
game says
if
it without having to say
if
it.
they just looked at each other and he's just like, I love you, Ellie. I love you too, Joe.
Well, it's really not the moment for it.
I don't know.
Welcome to Earth.
No, he did a really good job.
Honestly, they're like they're father and daughter, but at the same time, I think they're best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what they are.
He's more of a mentor.
Yeah, he's more of a mentor. He treats her like a daughter, though.
Well, yeah, because he lost his.
It's very Anakin and Ahsoka.
I wouldn't know.
You don't need to. Star Wars crap.
Thanks, Joel.
Here.
There's more museum stuff
I'm just
over
gonna push
there.
it with my palms.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
You saw her face.
How do you plan
They
on
made
getting
the
yourself
video game models
Look at her
so
face, yo.
expressive.
She looks so mischievous with that face. Dang it.
anyone else this much?
Dang it, Bobby.
Get down here.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You
I
can't
can't.
keep doing that.
Next time I play
want
this
a
game,
good
the second
splash.
playthrough, I'm just gonna stare at their faces every time they talk to each
More
other.
exploring to do.
All the characters. They're just so expressive.
Geronimo!
There it is.
Ew, you saw her face. There's some little facial expressions, bro.
I see this, a lot of it as like a tease. It's like, oh, you guys wish you could play as me, right? You guys
Who,
wish
Joel?
you could play as me. Yeah, I just feel like Joel's just running around going like, you guys want to play as me, right? You're not playing as me though.
Hey, who's
Like
being
not
there?
once.
Yeah, I don't know.
About to pull
Open the
Lee and
door for
Clementine
you.
right here.
Come on, we can't chicken out now.
Mostly Naughty Dog. This is just what Naughty Dog does.
What?
All their video games. The Hoist.
Whoop. Yo,
Hoist,
when we get to Abby, bro. Abby just be tossing left up in the sky. Like
I know, she does.
Nothing, bro. He's like, whoop.
It's
Okay,
very different
bad
compared
news.
No
to...
effort, bro.
It's very
Locking
different.
the door.
Just toss him up there.
Makes you feel like Abby is pretty much stronger than him.
I mean,
At this
I
point.
think she is. Bro.
Most likely is. He probably hasn't been working out in a while.
I mean,
Like,
they probably
before
don't
she
work out
meets
at
him.
all.
Stay strong, buddy.
Well, she does.
Hell yeah, she does.
She works out. She was taking steroids.
Bro, did you see where they live?
I know.
There's a gym, like,
They had a
right out of
gym.
her room.
Joel definitely was not working out. He was just naturally buff. First exotic animal sighting.
I feel like people his age wouldn't be working out during this whole thing.
Definitely.
They wouldn't really care to work out.
Definitely not. He's naturally buff because of probably all the farm work and like hunting and,
He's fit,
and
yeah.
infected
I'm
that
in
he
here.
kills. Like he's mad veiny.
Hell was it?
It's just some animal.
It's a boar.
Just an animal.
Liars.
I honestly thought it was gonna be one of the like another special infected when I heard the screech, and I was like, "What?"
Let's get him moving. I wanna get
And
a
then it
fire
ended up
going.
being
I thought
a
it was a
pig.
clicker at first.
Could have been a clicker.
Come on.
Would have been fun to play as little Ellie as a fighter. Liars. Liar
So
flies.
who you think wrote that?
Liar flies.
Because obviously that's a call to their little situation. However, it's not specifically that. They're talking about the fireflies as a whole are liars.
Do you know some kind of like Easter egg?
No, I don't.
background
I'm just
stuff
asking
about-
what you think about it.
I don't know. I think there was definitely a couple of notes in there that like read something about like the
Yeah,
person
there's
that was,
notes in that place.
there was a
yeah.
guy that was living in there. There's a dead corpse that she just passed by. Yeah, no, there was people. There was like a group, and there was like a couple of like messages on the walls as you're walking through. They didn't show the whole thing, but there's messages leading up to like that point with the dead man. So there was like a little bit of a territorial thing that happened. So I'm assuming the fireflies were around here at some point.
Chunder away.
And they barely eat. You know how much that hurts?
How hot do I look right now?
Like, what could you possibly be throwing up?
That's what I'm saying.
Look all liquid, but I heard chunks.
How'd you fix it?
You never see them eating. They're mostly eating candy bars, like throughout the game. Lots of candy
We
bars.
found our mess at the school.
Good.
This guy, Owen.
Shouldn't have let
He
him
went
nut
AWOL.
inside you.
Maybe Tommy got to him.
Maybe.
What does that mean? AWOL?
What about her?
He left. He left the
Nothing yet.
the wolves.
For some reason, I thought that meant like you just went crazy.
In a sense, I mean,
So,
it means
the
he betrayed
numbers,
them
our
and like
locations.
left.
Okay. Yeah,
The
that's what I
TV
thought.
station we were at, that's 6.
So he's pretty much a dead
There's
man
a
at
lot
this
of
point.
chatter coming out of 2, so I'm assuming that's their home base.
No, Dina Breath.
They work like a military, the wolves. You leave, you leave. If you come in and you're not one of them, they kill you. Which doesn't make any sense. How do they get new people to join their group if they just kill other people running around? I want to know how that works.
Last night was stupid.
Casualties reported at 14. All available units report. Over. This is Site 13. Unit Lima nearby. How many scars you got? Over. Negative on scars. Lone male trespasser. Armed.
Lone male
Over.
trespasser?
You know who it is.
Where's 14?
Not 100% sure.
Okay, then guess.
If this is 7, 12's all the way over here.
What?
I guess it's somewhere in this neighborhood.
She ends up being right.
Hillcrest.
She's the
plot
rightest
purposes.
she could be.
Plot purposes.
It's funny. Oh, Dina does go with you. Maybe no.
No, she doesn't. She
stays
tries.
behind, yeah. Yeah, no, she's not fit for this.
You know? Yeah. Not good.
Hey. I'll go get him. You keep tracking them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I think she
Wait.
feels right now, like
She probably just feels horrible
Give me your
because
hand.
she's like
Yeah.
holding Ellie back.
she's also pregnant, so
It's
now
for
she got to
good
deal with a baby. Like,
But does she care about the? I want to know if
I
she
do.
cares about the fact that she's pregnant. Like if she wants
Yes,
if she wants the kid right now, or if she's just like, I'm pregnant.
I think she's like, crap, I'm pregnant. Like, during the apocalypse, I'm pregnant and I'm not home. Like,
Well, Jackson, you don't feel like you're in the apocalypse when you're in Jackson.
that's what I'm saying.
She
It
would've
would
been
be a
like-
different thing if she was
Way
there.
different.
She'd get help, like, but
She'd
they're
be
on their own.
happier.
They don't have supplies. Like,
Hey, Hillcrest.
not that she's about to have the baby,
Is this
but
the right place?
She's not getting.
she's
the
gonna
right
be in
nutrition.
pain and not
Definitely
going
the
to be
right
feeling
place.
well.
Good thing it's only 3 days. You know,
It's gotta be Tommy.
they're not out here that long. Okay,
do
good.
I
They're
get out
fat.
there?
Yeah. There's some coffee. Get some coffee, Ellie.
There's too many of these assholes. Hold on, Tommy.
Did these characters interest you at all? The wolves? Did the enemy faction feel like a challenge? Did they feel like something new, something interesting to even like really like get into the lore of it?
Keep an eye out in case he comes
I mean, they're just
infected.
they're just a civilization, you know. That's how I felt. And they had dogs. That was one thing, because the Scars didn't have dogs.
Scars do not have dogs.
And of course, dogs had like their own mechanics, trying to like track you down. So it wasn't them just like walking around until you made noise or something.
They definitely added a challenge to the dogs.
Fuck these WLF.
And I think the scariest part for me was like, what is it going to be like to kill the animal? Like, are they going to make it like really like? Is it going to hurt me to hurt them? Like, is it going to look really bad? It wasn't.
You had to stab them and cut their throat out.
It's not as bad. I played this whole game with my girlfriend. So, first stalker.
Oh yeah.
I think his name. He had a name too. I can't remember his name.
It was in the notes. There's notes on
Brock the Bowman, I think his name is.
Dude. The fact that they would just catch you and toss you back like that.
Oh my god. They're very hard to fight. He kind of looks like he looks like he's wearing a Naruto like character.
The best.
Flak jacket. He looks like Brock Lee. Turned infected.
Stupid. And then she gets the bow.
The bow is super nice looking too. I really like the bow. It just looks so like classic.
Yeah, this'll do.
Most normal looking bow.
God, it was going ham down there, but
you know, killing a dog in this game is really not as bad as you'd think it was. But I was playing with my girlfriend.
This is the part we were talking about before.
Hurt the most. Yeah, we were talking about this. This is where everyone was lied to. You think it's gonna be like the ghost of Joel and
no, because we knew it wasn't gonna be Joel.
Of course not.
So we knew we were lied to as soon as this happened. As soon as his hand was there.
Let you do this on your own.
I thought it was Tommy.
Jesse.
And I thought, okay, that wouldn't be as bad.
She's safe.
Not at all. Like
I knew I wasn't gonna find Tommy.
What kind of?
I knew they were gonna try to build up Jesse a little bit more before we met Tommy, because Jesse doesn't have enough game time.
I wasn't expecting to see Jesse.
I was expecting him. I was like, they gotta build him up. They brought him into the game for a reason. He's a character. He's a friend. They're gonna do something with him.
Yeah, I didn't know how much they were gonna be doing with him. Of course, he's injured.
I'll be okay. Your friends out there rushed me. No warning.
Now is this
nothing.
limp foreshadowing? No.
Tell me you didn't come alone.
Get me a bit about it later.
I don't understand how Jackson's been around for so long and they don't have people to bring to go save.
Like out here?
To go get their people. Maria is the leader of the what do you want to call them? The Jacksonians. And you don't have an army of people to go out and like, and you've been growing your numbers. You don't have people to go out and get your husband. Like
maybe there's not people willing to do it. This may not have willing people to go out and risk their lives.
Okay.
Highlight of my entire game experience was this. This is like one of my favorite moments in the game. They just filmed it. They filmed it so nicely. This is all filmed. It's from the cockpit of the car.
Get out of here!
And you can't. I don't even think these moments you could really die. They just do it to make it like cinematically pleasing.
Jesse!
This you could probably die.
You almost shot Jesse.
Watch out!
He's still like, oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I don't know how to use my gun.
Here it comes.
Has he ever driven a car before? Damn, they made that fly. So exciting. They even made it very realistic on the fact that like the bullets aren't going through the window as hard, so it's not really killing them.
This is a pretty crazy scene.
Freaking action.
The thing is, they don't get far. That was the most annoying part to me. They didn't really get anywhere.
I don't think you can.
Now you can. Ooh, I missed it.
Look out!
That car caught on fire fast. I don't even think cars really catch on fire like that.
You have to bust the tank in order for that to happen. Flicker.
Give me a ride.
Ooh. This makes me want to play It's that zombie game.
Such a nice touch having a clicker.
Oh, State of Decay.
State of Decay.
Yeah, because you can open the door as you hit them.
Oh yeah. I remember that. So my brother brought up Carly brought up an interesting question. She asked if they were to drink the blood of a clicker, would they turn?
No idea.
And there was a lot of blood.
I was thinking that
near them there in that moment from the infected. I know she's fine, but
yeah, when I first saw it, I was thinking that. And I think there was another part where I was also thinking that. I think with Abby.
The death count in this game isn't really like caused by turning. It's a lot of other things, and there's so many different types of infected, which I think it's funny that they didn't utilize they didn't try to utilize one of the infected to actually kill people on sight.
This way.
Through getting bit and then watching them turn into something. Which I think would be a really cool, if they make another one, I think it'd be really cool if they did a perspective scene where you play as a character that gets, maybe you play as the character through the whole game and then maybe at the end, when
Dina!
They're gonna die or something, they get bit, and then you play through their perspective of them turning into a runner and them kind of fighting it. Head on, just to see what it looks like to be in their head and their point of view of what it's like to turn.
God. Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Daddy's home.
Hey.
Daddy's home.
A little sleep won't take care of.
We should get inside. Yeah, okay.
She was really excited to see him though.
She was just glad he was alive, I think.
You see in her face, she was excited to see him.
Not in her vagina.
What? What are you talking about? I'm just saying she's excited to see him.
In every part of her body except her vagina.
Okay.
I heard you're sick.
I know.
No, it's just a stomach thing. Come on.
I
Sit
ate too
down,
much
huh?
seafood, Jesse.
She's gonna take care of you.
You don't need to do
Oh, shut up.
I've seen your toes. Get out of here.
So when'd you leave Jackson?
I'm having your baby.
Day after you, there was bad snow when I crossed into Oregon. I've been doing 18-hour stretches for the past 2 weeks to catch it.
I mean, she's gonna respect him. It is his baby.
You know what? I didn't think about that.
You mean?
I didn't think about her being nice to him because of the baby. I think she was being nice because she's a friend, but
I mean, yeah. But they
she doesn't hate him.
No, of course not.
Huh?
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Tommy, my boy.
Anyway.
He's the
2
hero.
years earlier.
He's the hero of the story.
In 1 year, she
Man,
spouted, bro.
I forget my own birthday if she didn't remind me when it was.
Yeah, really, honestly.
You should just
She
apologize
was
to
a
her.
lot shorter than this. She was
I just said-
almost a foot shorter than this.
She's
So
just 19 now.
Okay.
She's pretty much 19 already.
Nothing.
she hit puberty.
I can tell when you're off.
I do love that they detailed
Got
her
some stuff on my
tattoo
mind.
at an early stage,
You let me know.
and
if
they
you
put
wanna
that on
talk.
her arm. They threw that into the story.
It's not finished yet.
It's not finished. It's outlined.
Yeah.
I thought it was a nice little touch that they did that.
Got stragglers.
How many?
Just a handful.
It's how you know she's growing. Plus, I mean, she looks old, but
Yeah, I don't know. She looks way older. Just a year later.
so
Yeah.
So if you guys go through the
You
journal,
want to give it a whirl?
she had a girlfriend named Kat at this point who was actually drawing the tattoo for her on her arm. And
sure?
Dina's jealous
I'm
of
feeling
Kat
generous.
the whole time
The whole
while they're hanging out. They're all friends. Jesse, Dina. They make it so that it seems like they've been friends for years. I mean, they don't build up the friendship. They build up more of the Tommy and Joel thing in the flashbacks. But all these people that she's known that are in that movie theater right now are pretty much people that she's known since 4 years ago.
There you go.
So she knows Dina already. She knows Jesse already. She's been their friend.
Sounds attracting them.
And she's dating a girl.
Control.
And it's making Dina jealous.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate all this. The sniping.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It looks like you're throwing a rock at this thing far away.
I didn't dislike this moment. I just didn't like that. I was like, oh, okay, so when I get a rifle and I want to actually use a scope, I have to be accurate with it.
Okay.
Like a
oh, you didn't like have
moment.
the realistic.
Like a real,
yeah.
from? I have to be a real huntsman with this thing when I actually decide to get the scope added to the gun. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never putting the scope on that.
You didn't put the scope on?
Hell no. I didn't put that. I did not put that thing on.
Well,
at all.
When the barometric
through the whole game. I waited until I beat the game, and then I did New Game Plus, and I added the sniper rifle, the scope.
Yeah, so this is just to show you the mechanic of how to use the scope, and also to show like Tommy's just like an excellent shot. That's what he do. So
well done.
This
3 left.
Fucking guy.
About this. A couple more out there. Yeah, I hope Joel's been stirring that stew. Probably just left it to burn on the bottom.
Bullets do fall.
But he ain't good at cooking.
It still looks like a rock far away.
Well, I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Let's head in. See if Joel's back.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot this part.
They changed the voice actor for Tommy.
And her over.
Seth,
hey, thanks for that.
This is like the part where like her and Joel are like kind of separated.
Awkward,
yeah, it's really awkward.
Well, she's keeping away from him.
I'm not supposed to say anything.
She's not telling him that he's gay. And
what?
He doesn't know that she's gay in this part.
Sure there isn't.
At this
But
time.
if you don't talk to him,
of the this part of the timeline, he has no idea.
That she's gay?
Not at all.
to do more than hi.
I thought you said she doesn't know that he's gay.
Okay, I will try.
I was like, what?
Eddie.
This is when Joe gay.
Eddie's fellas. What'd you say?
I thought you said. I forget it. But yeah, no, this part is really awkward.
I also thought when Tommy was like, "You got to be more high than bi," I thought he was like saying that you have to stop acting like you're a bisexual.
Nah.
How'd you like it?
It's just a saying, bro.
Oh. I see you haven't gotten around to changing the strings yet.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get you some new ones.
Yeah, this is awkward right here.
Well, there's that music store down there.
Well, you don't know that she's.
I bet they got guitar stuff.
Mad at him, or not mad at him, but
they both have their arms folded.
I mean, that area's long.
They're distant.
Side of the room. And Tommy's pushing so hard right now.
In that classic green olive shirt.
Where'd you say, kiddo?
Sure.
Tommy's face when
I know.
That's our key.
You guys are afraid.
Yo. His face, yo.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Get on now. He's waiting.
Be his friend. Make up with him.
That's my brother. Thinking about
All right.
pretend it's me.
On me, kiddo.
But it's not. But it kinda is, because it's my brother.
So, you and Tommy cross anything when you was out?
Just the few we saw from the ridge.
I like this moment too,
You?
though.
You know.
So, at this point, she doesn't know that he lied?
She still has no idea that he's been lying.
No idea. Like,
No,
she's not
she
even
has no
suspicious
idea.
of it.
No, she's just curious.
Because that's why I thought
I
they
think
were,
you're
like,
still a
kind
bit
of,
young for it.
you know?
She's been
I'm a
thinking
better
about
shot
it.
than almost all of them. And I have more experience
And
than
it bothers her
most
because
of
she
the
feels
new
like Joel's been
recruits.
keeping something from her.
think
So she
you're
does
ready.
have some kind of idea that there's more to this than
Okay.
what he's saying.
Thanks.
You just do me a favor and start with the shorter routes for now. You know, see how you handle them.
All right.
Hey, you remember those Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
Yeah?
Tommy and I found some when we were moving through at school the other day.
Did you like them?
Well, you know what? Not really my cup of tea, but Dr. Daniela Starr, I mean, she's pretty.
She's a savage.
Well, what she does to Captain Ryan in that death match. Whew.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but...
That was a nice twist how they escaped.
I like that he reads comics, and they like...
You're funny.
Well, he tried. I think he was doing it to try to relate to her.
I think so.
And, like, try to understand
but he
her.
sounds like he sound like from what he was saying, like he enjoys it. Like in his voice, like
Yeah, I
it's
see
like,
it.
oh, that was pretty cool, actually.
I mean, he said it wasn't really his thing.
You need a boost?
I got it.
Another boost.
I bet he reads comics, though, with her.
I don't think so.
I think he does. He builds guitars, and he reads comics.
Well, hello.
He's always doing that pose.
You impressed?
That pose?
My back is always killing me, Ellie. Always killing me.
You're welcome.
I think he just hates standing.
He hates standing. Why is he here?
It'd be funny if every time you go up to him and he's like waiting for you, he's just always leaning against the wall. Like a cool guy. Aqua Lime.
Ellie, here. I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I want to know what would have happened if she told the entire community. What bad could come from everybody knowing?
Jealousy, envy.
You gotta be smart.
Just the way,
fear, but
just the way people treat her.
And eventually you're gonna slip up
And Joel.
you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
They never
You ain't
really
told
went.
Nobody knew, have you? Not Jesse.
They never really went into
Dina.
any of it.
Of course not.
Dina.
Okay, good.
Dina knows now. They never really went into any of that though. Why? Like, what kind of agreement did they make? Like, was Joel the one that decided, hey, listen, like, you're gonna have to keep this a secret? Or was
Hell yeah, it was
Been
his.
here before?
Hell yeah.
You just patrol the streets.
You
Been
probably
a
just
bit of an
told her it's
oversight.
not safe for people to know that you're.
Maybe. Patrol go through.
Maybe he didn't want. I think I know
Not
why.
sure.
I think he didn't want Fireflies to find her.
Only people went missing from Jackson. And
I think he wanted nobody to have some kind of idea because anybody could be a Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
I just roamed in.
And they would know it's her because
trying to keep
she's
away.
the only one so far that he knows.
They would
of.
know it's Ellie. Not everybody knows what he looks like. It's not like the Fireflies had a picture of Joel.
Well, somebody did in order for Abby to know what he looked like.
I think
years
she knew
later.
I think she knew what he looked like because Tommy was a part of the Fireflies at some point, and he probably showed pictures of his brother. He had the picture with Joel next to Sarah. He kept that all this time.
Who?
Tommy.
But how
Kept
would
that
she?
for a
How
long
would she
time.
have seen that picture though?
Maybe in like conversation with like the Fireflies. They're a family, they're a community, so I'm sure at some point Tommy was talking to somebody and showed a picture of Joel to somebody, and this is my brother. Like we haven't hung out in a really long time. We haven't gotten a beer, you know. This is him. I miss him. Also, she saw Tommy. So, and then Abby knows what Tommy looks like, and she knows he has a brother. So I guess when she saw them at the resort when they were fighting the ambush, what a slap on the floor.
Well, no, she knows what Joel looks like because she saw Joel first. Remember, Joel picks her up. Tommy's not like right there. He's staring at Joel.
Right.
Because she knows who it is.
I think she saw a picture of him.
She must have. There's no way for her to just know what he looks like.
He's infected, looking nasty. They're all balding.
Like waiting to follow up.
On to the boss fight.
Boss fight? I don't remember this.
Like this part.
Oh, this part.
I like this part a lot.
But I mean, you knew it was coming.
No, I didn't.
You didn't think something was gonna...
I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna be this. I thought it was funny. You just hear like, it's just cartoony. It's like, get out here. I heard ya. He is ignoring her, man.
For real. Did not care about... Isn't that a deagle too?
I didn't know you could pop, bro.
I'm just blowing him to bits. Like, he's right here.
There's some steady damage on that loader. Oh shit. That's a death. That's a death. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, God. Wait, is that how he does it?
Yeah, that's how he does it. Never mind.
You have to get hit?
Yeah. They made it very cinematic. He like chases you around the room. He breaks like down all the walls.
So really just get hit 3 times or whatever, and then it'll just cue the cutscene. You can save your ammo.
Sure.
This was an interesting battle. And I've never seen somebody try to machete chop a bloater to death.
Hey.
Is Joel being really old?
No, I was gonna say Abby's part. And that was something else.
I want to get out of here.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say to that part.
I know exactly what
I'm still confused.
There's one thing that was going through my head when I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason I barely remember this. Probably because it was a flashback.
I mean, does fungus have sex?
Don't look it up.
Quite the fight back there, huh?
Fungus bed death.
Fungus bed death.
Yeah.
Just what
Jesse
the doctor
and Dean
ordered.
are gonna lose their shit when they hear about this.
Like a gym where Abby stay and breathe and do everything.
It'd be funny if Joel was like, I come back here a couple times a week.
I hear the way Jesse talks about you.
See, this is where he's
No, Jesse and I are just friends.
saying that Jesse and her should be a
I've got
couple.
a pretty keen eye for
I got a pretty keen eye on
Not
these
so
sort of
keen with
things.
this one.
We'll see.
I know you're gonna date Jesse.
Don't hold your breath.
I don't like dingling.
I love that. I know you and Jesse are gonna end up together.
I like dogs, Joe. I'm into dogs. I'm a furry, Joe. You won't understand.
He just comes back on ghost form. You killed a lot of dogs, Ellie. You sure you like dogs?
I know you like Jess.
I know you like Jesse still.
See what it is?
Still.
You couldn't have been the one that got Dina pregnant.
What you talking about? Way before that. You think Jesse and Dina were... No, Jesse and Dina were a thing.
They were a thing.
Not at this point.
They were a thing like a week before the Ellie and her made out.
But this is what?
Gross.
This is way before.
Ass. Floor rat.
Thanks.
Floor.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel.
Huh?
I think it's them. The couple that ran away last year.
This is where I think Ellie... I know she reveals it here, but I think this is where you get to kind of see it. She's like, I'm pretty done with this. The fact that, like, I could have saved all of humanity.
Jackson is a wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde. Now we're bitten. We've decided we're gonna end our lives.
Help out where, though?
Maybe they were fireflies.
Please tell her
They want to help the fireflies?
Sorry.
I don't know.
With Adam and Sydney.
Possible. I mean, Jackson isn't really like a... It's just a civilization.
Yeah, it's just a community.
I shot her.
Like the wolves.
They're rebuilding.
The wolves are something different. They have like a... That's straight like militarization.
They have portions and portions of community. They're like all over the place in Seattle.
They were immune, right?
They have fortresses. You'd think Joel would have thought that out though. Like they found a whole bunch of immunes. Like you're fine. Like they found a cure pretty much already.
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital,
Here we go.
you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah.
That awkward moment.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Liar!
Lying again, like.
I've never met another immune person before.
Also,
You?
yeah, like how would you know? Like not everyone's gonna say I'm
Stop
immune.
I could be hiding it. You do.
That's what
You
I was
believe
saying.
that?
You do. So I think she's the one that made the decision. To
Is
hide
now
it.
really the time for this?
We traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies.
And
I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
know what I mean? Exactly why I said
Because I let them run their tests.
go lie
And
again.
when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of there.
How do you know they were useless?
Digging deep,
Maybe if
bruh.
you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
There was no cure.
So selfish,
There's
yeah.
nothing that could help these people or anybody else.
This is why it took so long for her to forgive him.
I
Bro.
know you wish things were different. I wish things were different.
He's still doing it. He's
Yeah,
still lying.
He's just lying.
To her face. Bro, that's a grown woman, bro.
Does it make you mad that he lies? This long?
Nah,
He gets
just
these kids back to their families.
I just don't have respect for him.
There's something else.
You know what I'm
Sounds
saying? Like,
worse than anger.
he's a grown man. Why are you lying? Like,
No.
what I mean? Like, what are you lying for?
Come on.
I think it's the fact that he's still trying to act like everything's okay. Like he's just trying to.
He's trying to
pretend
get
that-
rid of the past.
Yeah,
like,
he's
he
just
just wants to
trying to-
get over it.
Yeah,
It's not going away, bro.
He just wants to live a happy life with her and like his family and Jackson and
Selfish.
yeah, a little bit.
Selling fish,
It
bro.
is. It's very. Ugh. Grabbing the fish hook, put it through the hole.
Jesse's passed out.
What'd you do to
Hey,
him?
let me do that.
I tired him out. Now it's your turn.
He's a good guy. Why didn't you tell him?
Wasn't the right time.
When then?
That's supposed to be a reference to Joel. I think.
There wasn't enough time.
He didn't feel like it was the right time to tell her, even though
about
he
this?
wasn't gonna tell her at all.
Anything worthwhile?
Like maybe he had planned to tell her when she got older, but
I do not think he had any plans to tell her.
I don't
at
think
all.
so.
At all,
This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
Why
He knew Ellie was going to be really upset waking up to that. Too.
This hospital?
So he had to lie about it.
He didn't have to lie about it.
That's what he felt he had to do because he knew she was going to be like, "Well, I want to go back."
Like, at least just.
Not even that. Like you can't even tell.
She could be gone by then.
You can't even tell her that you killed Marlene. You killed all these
We know
people.
her
Like he
location.
killed everybody.
Maybe Tommy does too.
She was
Maybe.
semi close to Marlene too. That's the other thing. I'm surprised she didn't ask about Marlene.
Nothing.
Marlene.
Yeah, right?
She never asks about Marlene.
I mean, she probably
That was
did,
her
but
friend.
it's probably like
Hold on,
off
the door, please.
screen. But
I felt like that would have been more emotional if they added that somewhere, especially when he reveals it. If she was like, "What happened to Marlene?" L.A.
right.
L.A. Do not hash
Wait.
brown things from the
If I follow
past.
Route 5, that should take me to the hospital.
This is where it gets
Follow Route 5.
pretty wild.
Track down Nora.
You think we're gonna make it to
Happiness.
the end of Seattle Day 3?
You said what?
I wonder if we're gonna make it to Day 3 by the end of the night.
Oh, we might. We have 1 more minute on this section though, this episode. So
make your outro then.
Make my outro.
Make your outro then.
We have an
Make
outro.
your outro.
It's your outro, bro.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Oh my goodness, dude. That's good.
Goodbye. Good riddance.
So pro body, bro. Alright, yeah, thanks y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? If you want to continue this marathon, about to stop this and literally just continue. Hopefully y'all, it's the end of the video, so thanks for watching. And join us again for the next episode. Cue the music.
How do you feel right now? Everybody's hunting you. How do you feel right now? Everybody's hunting you. How do you feel right now? They're shooting, they're biting, and I need you.
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything. She won't feel anything.